rồi xong đây nè.
Trong mầm màu á.
Pears rotting in those fields become fertilizer. You think you can survive by working hard? That's the biggest lie we farmers tell ourselves. What price do you have to drop to before you buy? The production areas are overflowing with fruit. We can't sell it and have to dump it. We finally got a bumper harvest, hoping to turn things around in March, and now it's all ruined, all stuck in our hands. The market is completely stagnant. Look at these apples. My God, all wasted. They just dumped them all here. Really expensive apples, just wasted like that. Originally, they thought the new year of 2026 would bring a good start, but unexpectedly, fruit is piling up across the country. Truckloads of oranges, apples, watermelons, pears are all becoming fertilizer. The fruit farmers are devastated and crying. Strawberry prices have plummeted. Truckloads are being dumped here. It's not just strawberries. All fruits are collapsing and unsellable. Many farmers will go bankrupt this year. Look, this is all unwanted fruit. And there's more to come. Bananas will be a disaster in 2026. Nobody wants them even for 2 or 3 cents. The market is ruined. Oh my God, cherry prices have collapsed. So many are being dumped every day. No matter what we do, we can't sell them. Good quality fruit won't sell, bad quality fruit won't sell, and good quality fruit is losing even more money. This year, the overall economic environment is bad. Look how difficult business is now. It's so hard to do business. China's fruit industry is facing a supply surplus. Despite a significant price drop, fruit farmers and traders still report difficulties selling their produce. Currently, whether in wholesale markets or roadside stalls, all fruits are hard to sell. This is Hainan's largest cantaloupe trading market. From 2.5 yuan a few days ago to 2 yuan yesterday, and then to 1.7 yuan today, the price has plummeted by a third in just 2 days. And the melons aren't selling fast. Look how difficult business is now. There's no foot traffic at all. Nothing's selling, just nothing at all. After the new year, you can't even give away fruit, let alone sell it. It's so worrying. Look at this order form. I've had it up for over 10 days since the new year. The 10th customer gets a free order, but I haven't even had 10 customers a day. Unexpected, right? I didn't expect this either. Surprising, isn't it? This year is definitely a year to remember for the fruit industry. From lychees to shine muscat to watermelons to pomelos, and now to Gannon navel oranges, tangerines, and jelly oranges, these fruits are at historic low prices. Never before have fruit prices been so low. Some sell fruit to get rich, some sell fruit just to make ends meet. Recently, a video circulating online shows a young man from a rural area who lost both hands, narrowly escaping being run over by a car while selling oranges. He was rescued by a kind passerby who learned that he and his grandmother depend on each other for survival, and the spilled oranges are their main source of income. To put it bluntly, those who talk about going back to the countryside to start a business, getting involved in planting or animal husbandry, I advise you not to, because these things don't work. The prices aren't good. For example, in the planting industry, this year, no matter what kind of fruit you grow, it's not expensive. Watermelons are cheap, then lychees, and now dragon fruit. It's not doing well. Next, wampi and longan, they're all going to the same end. One netizen complained, "What exactly are Chinese farmers? If farming is a job, then they should be paid wages, have social security contributions, and receive pensions like city dwellers. If farmers are elders, then they should be treated with more respect. If farmers are brothers, then they should be treated with utmost loyalty, sharing both good times and bad." But the party has long since forgotten all of this. Some fruit farmers lamented that the notion of Chinese farmers becoming wealthy through their own hard work is a huge lie. A truckload of 66,000 kilograms of navel oranges wouldn't even buy 2 smartphones, yet the pressure of rising planting costs continues. For example, maintaining 500 mature fruit trees requires over 30,000 yuan annually, with the risk of losing everything until the fruit is sold. It is understood that fruit prices in wholesale markets in southern China are also falling rapidly. In early December 2025, the price of imported cherries by sea was approximately 47.5 yuan per kilogram. But by January 10, 2026, it had fallen to 26.5 yuan per kilogram, a drop of about 44%. Domestic fruit prices are even more drastically different. The price of tangerines is about 1.8 yuan per kilogram, a decrease of nearly 40% compared to the same period last year. Grape farms in Himachal Pradesh have seen their purchase price drop to 0.5 yuan per kilogram, less than 0.1 yuan in US dollars. The Chinese New Year was expected to bring a surge in consumption, but vendors in cities like Beijing and Shanghai report a sluggish market nationwide, with even vegetable prices declining. Many believe that China's economic downturn, reduced household income, and job instability are the reasons for the continued decline in consumption. Many merchants also say that wherever they go, business is slow, and they have to hold on to anyone who shows even the slightest interest in buying. The dark side of Chinese fruit. 1 grape contains the same amount of poison as 24 doses of pesticide. The beginning came with a shocking accusation from a well-known agricultural expert. One day, he received an enthusiastic invitation from a former student who had achieved great success and wanted him to visit his farm. When he arrived, he saw what appeared to be a vast and beautiful vineyard stretching to the horizon. At first glance, it looked like the ideal model of a successful agricultural business, but on the second day of his stay, the expert felt a chill run down his spine. It was too quiet. There were no insects buzzing, no birds singing, only a deathly silence and the faint chemical odor drifting in the wind. Unable to hold back, he warned his former student, "Stop spraying any more chemicals. The land will die, and it will poison the people who eat this." The reply he received encapsulated the dark reality of modern agriculture. With a cold look, the farmer said, "Professor, ideals don't put food on the table. Without chemicals, the grapes won't be perfectly uniform, the color won't be good, and most importantly, we won't get the intense sweetness the market demands. Consumers today don't even look at naturally tart grapes. I have to sell thousands of bunches." What was happening on that farm was extreme chemical management. In just one season, pesticides were sprayed 24 times. Growth hormones were overdosed to force the fruit to enlarge. Coloring agents were used to create vivid hues, and various chemical agents were applied to push sugar levels to the limit. Each sweet grape we believe to be a gift of the sun was in fact the crystallization of layers of chemical substances. Since that day, the expert reportedly told others he would never eat grapes again for the rest of his life. Online, even more disturbing footage circulates. Farmers mix white powders, red liquids, and purple solutions in drums like witches brewing poison. Are they producing food or chemical products? One viral test showed a bunch of Shine Muscat purchased on August 12th and left in a midsummer room. 10 days later, on August 22nd, it remained unnaturally firm, as tight as plastic, maintaining an eerie freshness. Normally, fruit would rot, discolor, and dehydrate. That is the law of nature. But this was not vitality. It was a zombie-like state preserved by powerful preservatives that would not even allow it to decay. There have been cases where families who ate such grapes suffered severe abdominal pain and vomiting, requiring emergency hospitalization. A fruit that can knock down a healthy adult after only a few bites may be closer to poison than food. This terrifying phenomenon is not limited to grapes. Dragon fruit, once praised among wealthy urban consumers as a healthy luxury fruit, has also suffered a tragic fall. Prices have crashed to 1/100th of their peak. In some places, 50 fruits sell for 10 yuan. Why has its value plummeted so dramatically? The production sites resemble factories more than farms. At night, powerful lights illuminate entire fields, depriving plants of sleep and forcing photosynthesis 24 hours a day. Ignoring natural cycles, harvests that should occur 7 times a year are pushed to 12 or 13 through chemicals and artificial lighting. After harvest, the fruit is thrown into pools filled with mysterious liquid, strong preservatives meant to withstand long transport. It is said even ants, which love sweet fruit, retreat from the smell. In local markets, the dragon fruit gives off not a fruity aroma, but a scent like detergent or a dry cleaning shop. The peel shines unnaturally, the flesh inside is pale, and the taste is compared to chewing soap. Looking overseas, consider the king of fruits, the durian. In recent years, exports from Thailand to China have surged, yet controversy followed viral footage showing durians soaked in yellow liquid. Authorities and major media quickly claimed it was turmeric water used for sterilization and harmless to humans. But if it were harmless, why would workers wear thick industrial rubber gloves up to their elbows? Why would weeds wither where the liquid splashed? In reality, export durians are soaked in cocktails of preservatives and ripening agents to prevent rot during long transport and to force immature fruit to ripen. They are completely different from naturally tree-ripened durians eaten locally. One blogger cut open an expensive imported durian and found blackened, mushy flesh inside, shiny and golden on the outside, dead within. This is not merely food fraud, it reflects trade frictions and political maneuvering where quality control weakens and uninformed consumers pay the price.